Did you know Norway will allow any student from anywhere in the world to study at their public universities completely free of charge? Lions' night vision is 6 times more better than the humans at night. Intelligent people tend to have fewer friends than the average person. The smarter you are, the more selective you become. There are libraries around the world in which you can check out humans as a living book and listen to their stories. When jobs want you to have 10 years of work experience before the age of 22. Did you know Poveglia Island near Italy was a site of war, a dumping ground for plague victims, and an insane asylum? It is considered such dangerously haunted that the Italian government does not allow public access to this place. Did you know? According to the inventors of Ouija board, Ouija was the game's response to the question of what it wanted to be called. They also claimed that when they asked what Ouija means, it replied good luck. Most of the technology which we are inventing today is already explained in Hindu holy books like Ramayana and Bhagavad Gita, which were written thousands of years ago. CEO gifts his own Ford car to an employee who walked down 32 kilometers to make his first day at work. This young employee lost his home in the hurricane. The CEO of Markland was very touched by the story of his new employee's dedication. Huge respect to the CEO of Markland. According to one survey, men spend nearly a year of their life simply staring at women. You can convince yourself that you slept well. When uncertain, you tend to choose what's first on the list. Talks in another language are more rational. Speaking about your goals makes you lose motivation. People return found wallets if there was a baby picture in it. The color blue can increase productivity. Eye contact keeps a conversation going. People with car stickers are more quick-tempered. These Dragon Balls contain 3,000 grams of pure cannabis oil. The third richest man in the world, Warren Buffett, still lives in the house he bought for $31,000 in 1958. An Australian guy named Bill Morgan was declared dead for 14 minutes. He somehow survived. To celebrate his survival, he bought a scratch card and won a $27,000 car. The media asked him to reenact the scratch card moment, so he bought another card and won a $100,000 jackpot. Charles Rare clicked the most famous wallpaper of all time. Did you know chewing gum while studying, then chewing the same flavor while taking a test can help you remember more? Albert Einstein's last words were heard by no one else except the nurse at his side who didn't understand German. Today's reality. Big house equal to small family. There's a building in Dresden, Germany that plays music when it rains. Elephants are excellent swimmers. They swim submerged underwater using their trunks as snorkels. African elephants have been recorded swimming 48 kilometers. They can swim 6 hours non-stop, then rest without sinking. John Carpenter, the first person to ever win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, used none of his lifelines until the final question. When he called his dad during the call, he told him that he didn't need help of the final question, but G just wanted to let him know that he was about to win $1 million. 7 Shades of the Sky at Porto, Portugal in 7 hours. River in Japan filled with cherry blossom petals. Red wine can kill cancer cells. A single drop of seawater magnified 25x. We used pencil when we were small, but now we use pens. Do you know why? Because mistakes in childhood can be erased, but not now. Fire and Ice, a beautiful cut with heterochromia. 3% of the population are known as a sleepless elite. This group of people routinely get 6 hours or less of sleep daily and remain totally functional. 63 Earths can fit inside Uranus. Rapper Akon has brought solar electricity to over 1 million Africans and counting. More than 50,000 people in Japan are over 100 years old. Did you know talking with your best friend can relieve 80% of stress? Do you have someone with you can talk for hours? So when you stop paying so much attention, old money recovered from the Titanic. Don't worry, I get it. I meant what I said. The world's deepest, darkest, oldest, and quietest motel room is 220 feet underground at Grand Canyon Caverns in a 65-million-year-old cave. William Shakespeare was born and dead on the same day. A good laugh and a long sleep are the two best cures of anything. Chinese doctors born to an 11-year-old boy who lost a battle with brain cancer. He managed to save several lives by donating his organs to the hospital he was being treated at. I'm happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free. Oil is cheaper than water in Venezuela and Saudi Arabia. Awesome pictures of an extremely rare white whale of the coast of Australia. Only in Dubai would you see a marble-floored horse stable. In 1970, a mother purchased an antique Raggedy Ann doll from a Hop store. The doll was a present for her daughter Donna on her birthday. Soon they discovered that the doll can move on its own and it could write too. Annabelle is now locked in a glass box in the Warren Occult Museum, where it still moves and growls at visitors. Playing video games makes you the master of your dreams. Writing down your thoughts reduces stress. Sing the end of a song to get it out of your head. Memorize a woman for 6 minutes only. owning a cat can reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes by more than a third. Your real accent comes out when you're drunk. The more alcohol you consume, the harder it becomes for the brain to control the way you pronounce words. In 1978, a plane suddenly disappeared flying over Australia. When heard the last communication of pilot, he said, "Huge strange aircraft is hovering on top of the plane." After 2 minutes, he said, "It is not an aircraft." Just after 3 days of the incident, we received a signal from outer space and nobody till now knows where it came from.